Yeah, no sample flip today, Tanksky. We're having a break from that one, apparently. So today is like a Thursday. Uh-oh. BRB! Watermark. 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 I can't decide what Paul wants today. Or even if we're gonna Paul. I don't want to work on the stars. Honestly, there's all the work on the stars has to kind of happen outside the project file now. That's where we're at. By that I mean like it's a writing thing. Is it that far along? Pretty much. I'll show you guys what we're up to, but I think that's going to be the last you guys will hear of it unless it gets a release. Just give me a sec. I want to make sure I've got everything I need, like, nearby. Build up, that's fair. LD! Thank you, my friend. You know what? I just realized I don't have the thing. You know what I mean, the thing. Good time. No, I haven't worked on that in a while. Thanks, LD. I appreciate it, my friend. Hey, Dion. Wait, no. White Flame is someone else. I'm sorry. He used to call himself La Flama Blanca, which is White Flame. Yeah, sorry. Thank you very much, White Flame. I got very mixed up there. Thank you so much for those 8 months, my friend. I really appreciate it. Honestly, if you think UI is broken, then you don't know the game. Don't know the game well enough to deal with him. Yep. I went that. We don't play that one. Oh, no, that one. Nah, I can't be asked with that one. What's this one? Oh, this one sucked, didn't it? I remember this one. Listen to a lot of my own stuff. I don't listen to a lot of music. I don't have time. I'm busy making it instead of listening to it usually. forgot making this one. The first flip will be this one. Yeah, this is the first one. Something like that, yeah, you're probably right, Aldi. Yeah, jank's over. Let the jank end. Let the jank end. We kill off the jank. Dapper Stan, I don't know about that. Looks like I've had a haircut though. I've managed to hide all my hair. We've got full updo today. UI's not broken, even Buster knows it now, so. If you think a character's broken, you don't know how to deal with them in pretty much any game. Like, if a character truly is broken, like, it's worse than UI is. Oh, metal straw in a coffee. Bilal, that's fucking crazy. Scaring me, man. Scaring me a little bit. Hey, thank you, Adtej? Adte. I'm gonna say Adte. 456. Thank you, man. Thank you. How did I wash Buster's brain with UI? I taught him how to deal with him because you can deal with him, and he's not as scary as people think he is. We're not talking Dragon Ball right now, though. It's not a stand bun, it's just a little ponytail. Did I decide on a poll? Do you guys have any ideas for what we could work on today? Like, I to be honest, mostly right now I'm in like a just vibe out and make something, follow my ears. But yeah, I'll show you guys. I'll show you guys what happened to the stars. Not a lot, honestly. Just vibe, no poll, just vibe. All right, we'll go with that. I like that, that's fun. I don't want the glasses on, can't be arsed. Fuck that shit. My face is getting itchy. I'm not even joking. Where's my Barocca? I saw that like 5 seconds ago. I put it somewhere. Behind the cafetiere. Dropped it, we're good. It's in the coffee. Honestly, there are days. I look at it and I'm like, did I just put Barocca in the coffee? Like, fight God? Right, I want to see how high I can drop this from. All right, that splashed way worse than I thought it would, but it fucking worked. It's going to be a win today, guys. Put this over here. Let's put on another flip. Oh wait, no, we're playing through this, aren't we? So I did some guitar shit. Just did some guitar shit. I was like fucking around with my preamps. I think I showed you that on my story, but I was seeing what it was like pre-compressing guitars, pre-warming, then compressing, then amping guitars. And I quite like the tone, so it might be something I start using a little more. Maybe we'll do some guitar work today on some shit, but not this track. But it sounds like this. Wait, this isn't playing. I didn't even have to look at chat to know the output device was set incorrectly. We need to set it to multi-output device. There we go. Apply. Sorry about that, guys. If I still have the project file, I'll show you guys the difference between the analog and normal like clipping mastering. It's not a huge difference, but it's like it's honestly it's one of those interesting things where you can do the same thing on two different platforms, and you end up with aesthetically different results. I'll show you that in a moment, but first we'll play through this. Wow, my Barocca's fizzing so loudly. Hell yeah, Adche. Oh, Adite. I didn't see the I because it's blue on, like, dark blue on black. Adite, thank you for being here. I totally misread that. Oh, that's one thing I was going to do. I was going to get rid of the zither here. That's all right, Diamond Master. I appreciate you being here anyway, my friend. Yeah, we did pretty good with this one. So yeah, this is new. I was going to compress that a little more, actually. Let's do that real quick while I'm here. I was just going to... Yeah, so I was going to just do this. I wasn't limited by the tools of my time. Like, part of the reason this works is because of the... Part of the reason this thing works is because of the fact that I have very different decision making to how I used to. Like, and this is one of those ones where I'm kind of glad I didn't finish it when I was younger, because actually the version of the track I was making was really kind of ADHD and kind of went all over the place. Whereas now this feels like the structure of a song, which is nice. I don't think that reverb was a good idea. Let's turn it up then. It's a bit loud now. Yeah, no, I don't plan on like staying in this project file. I mean, like, I'm just kind of walking through it so you guys can hear where we've been at. And this is why I was recording the guitar over. I made a discovery about Saturn that was a very easy discovery to make, and that I'm an idiot. Well, not an idiot for not knowing. I kind of disregarded. I disregarded the amp modeling in Saturn. Turns out it's fucking sick, and you can dry wet it, which is really, really uncommon for amp sims. So, like, for example, this is it dry. Nope, that's... And when you go through amp sims usually... When you go through amp sims, usually you lose all the high end, which is normal. That's normal. It's what you'd expect from amp modeling. Like, you got that big cut off. But like, when you've got a nice shiny guitar take like this, you can actually just have the best of both, which is quite uncommon. AD, I'll call you AD. Yeah, I was definitely struggling with that one. Thank you, man. Yeah, man, it's really cool. Let's start something new. Yep, I do want to save that. I don't know what we're making today. Soft clip master. Oh wait, yeah, I was going to show you guys the difference. Oh, go away. 30 gig desktop. Real disorganized hours. Oh, did I not save it? I must not have saved it. That's all right, whatever. No. Logic, come back. Come back, Logic, please. Yay! Saturn's the best distortion around, in my opinion, to my understanding anyway. Like, I might be wrong. I wonder if I can do that right now. I'm not going to get into it. One thing that's really cool, though, one of the reasons of why if you were watching my Instagram stories yesterday, the reason I was fucking around with my analog stuff is because analog processes are subject to entropy, which is kind of mad. It's kind of crazy. You know what? I want to show you. I do want to show you guys. So what we're going to do, all hits. Let's get one of my drum loops out. It doesn't really matter which one it is. Let's choose one that's kind of full sounding though. Date. Wait, which one? There we go. Nah. Oh wait, do we have the kungfu? Is the kungfu in here? Yeah, there we go. Let's do that one. This one's a good loop. So what we'll do is get a 172. So I just want to show you guys, because I find this incredibly interesting. So what we're going to do is we're going to do this and this. I'm going to quickly set my output to Atlas. So you're not going to be able to hear anything for a moment, guys. I'm making a musician technician resume today. Oof. I don't know. A zither's like a string instrument. Ollie, which one was that? If you can give me more, yeah. No, Sunshine, I literally have rack stuff right here. No, I'm talking like an actual analog unit. An actual analog outboard gear. So I'm just going to quickly bust this out to that. All right. So the way we do this is kind of weird. I've had it for ages. It's always been the way that my main mic goes through. I have like a warming preamp into a 76 clone. Anyway. So what I'm going to do real quick, so you can't hear this anymore, which is intended, because it's the only way I can do this right now. So we won't be doing much analog-y shit on stream, and generally it's pretty time-consuming and boring anyway. But I did want to show you the process, the process that really interests me. So real quick, what we're going to do, just going to set the gain, we're going to mono it, right? And we're going to send this out on mono. I think it's 4. Let's check. No, that's not it. Which one is it? I need to, because I can see here. I've got it set to the wrong thing. Line in. There we go. Yeah, I am sending it to the right place. Right. So input 1. So you guys won't be able to hear anything for a moment, but I'm just gonna quickly make sure this isn't clipping too hard, which it definitely is. Okay, cool. Sorry, I know this is like really, really quiet. Well, no, silent. So I'm just really quickly gonna do this. Turn the metronome off. What? Quick, what? Wow, brain. So it's just gonna quickly record all of that. Cool, right, so you can see there. Let me set this to the correct output. Output, multi-out device. Okay, cool, we're back. You can hear a little bit of the mic, please. It's not that loud. That's concerning. Hey, Kieran, how you doing, man? Welcome back. There's no point showing you guys what's going on the analog device. It's honestly, it's not that interesting. This isn't necessarily, I don't really, like, I haven't done any particularly, what was I saying? Yeah, I haven't done anything particularly interesting to the sound. All I've done is throw it through the gear and crushed it slightly. Here's a side-by-side comparison, but this isn't the important part. This isn't the important part. So the original loop sounded like this. I can't hear that because the output is set wrong. Here you go. Wait, no, it sounded like this. Right? I have to record it in mono because it is. This is just it going through, like, it sounds basically the same. You know what? Just for the sake of making this all-encompassing, let's make the, let's make the loop stereo. So all I'm going to do is just invert the left and fold it. So we're sending the, yeah. You guys couldn't hear that. That's fine. That makes sense, actually, because I haven't clicked apply. Sorry, guys. No DAW audio. It's fine. I'm just going to re-record this. I'll keep talking, though. So all I'm doing right now is I'm recording the side signal, and then we'll just like invert the left ear because it's been over inverted. So we'll put this here on another channel, and then crap, it's not the absolute value. And then okay, so apply. All right, hell yeah, Ollie, thank you. Okay, we should have DAW audio again. Sounds like this. No, it doesn't. It sounds fucking hell. It sounds like this. I'm gonna double check in Ableton. Yeah, it's coming through. Okay, so that's what the loop sounds like. And here it is over here. I just need to quickly set this to stereo and invert the left ear. There we go. Right, so we now have... So as you can hear, it doesn't sound any different really, and that's intentional. But the thing that I wanted to show you, let me undo to the point where this is over here. So as you can see, this is the same loop twice. And in the digital domain, if we have this same loop twice over each other, look, because no effects on either of these channels or everything's bypassed. If we actually invert this one completely, then we have silence. Or should have had silence. Oh, that one's... Oh, it's mono, idiot. So yeah, we should have silence because the way that sounds work is because when a waveform is playing, when a speaker is vibrating, you know, all it's doing is doing this. Like, and if you zoom in, you can see all of the finer details of what it's replicating. So a single membrane vibrating at the same rate as this in the same shape would sound like this. But the thing is everything averages out. So like, if we put something on top of this, that goes like this here, then it wouldn't be that there's two lines. It's just it's that line would deviate. So if you put something over itself, completely inverted, you end up with a flat line, which is silence. So the interesting thing here is if we just quickly consolidate this like this. So this is just the normal shit. I need to turn this into sorry, I need to make the stereo again because I did something over there. Yeah, that's just how phase works, you know? I'm pretty sure a few of you are already aware of that being something. So if we bounce these in place, we have that version of it, right? It plays through twice. So what we're going to do is we're going to slice at the 2-bar line, throw this over here, and this here, right? So you would expect that if we phase invert this over itself, we would get silence. But because, and this is the exciting thing about analog technology specifically, it's subject to entropy, and by that I mean because it's a physical process with like actual it's actually there. Like it's the same as when you hit a hi-hat. If you hit a hi-hat twice in exactly the same way, it wouldn't matter that you'd done that. It still wouldn't be exactly the same sound. Same thing happens here. So we actually get analog variance. This is the difference between those two selections of 2 bars. There's difference there. There's a lot of difference there, right? Like, you know, if we could do something, you know, there's latency from the physical components. Yeah, but what we've got, it's nothing to do with latency though. It's nothing to do with latency. It's to do with the fact that they're actually different. Like, because look, these are dead on each other. Like they're dead on, right? Like, look at that. They are completely on a molecular level, starting at the same time, crossing at the same places roughly. Each one's they're just not, it's not a clone. It's not a perfect loop because it goes through stuff. Would it be possible to emulate that in a digital VST? I mean, you could still have something happen. Usually when people do analog modeling, they use white noise as a modulator. Doesn't that end up stereoizing your low end, Stan? It can do. It totally can do. Well, actually, no, we can hear right here what we can see right here, where most of the variance is. It's up top. Why do you need analog drums if you hear them exactly the same? I wonder, like, that's a really great question. I can't answer that. I don't know. I mean, like, for me, I like the idea that something that you're doing the same can be different so that it sounds different. So that you're not hearing exactly the same thing over and over. Ask me. I totally missed that 9 months. Thank you so much, my friend. Thank you. Like I don't really know what whether there's an interesting application to be done here. But what it does mean is that if we listen to this drum loop like this, it's not repeating. it's like subject to the resistance in wires and like the whims of the universe. Like, literally routing audio out of the interface and back into it would also add a bit of variance. Yeah. Yeah, but the thing is there is no discernible pattern. It's literally just entropy. I mean, like, it's literally the fact that it's going through something physical, which is an inconsistent thing. That, you know, it's decaying on a micro level as the universe explodes and shit. I just find that kind of cool. Like, you know what would be curious? You know what I am curious about is if we do this. Actually, if we do it like this. Wait, was that a perfect thing? I need to put this like directly on the bar. Up to absolute value. Wait. Sorry, I know I'm just kind of experimenting right now. We'll get on to making music in a moment. I'm curious if we stack up all these snares together, because it's the same snare sample in the original, right? I wonder if we stack them up back to back like this, will it sound like the exact same snare being triggered over and over and over, or will we be able to hear that variance? Sorry, I was hiccuping. Do a lot of mastering engineers route out to digital, route out to analog and back to digital often? It's not uncommon. There are things that it does. What routing out to analog definitely does is it does kind of tighten up and also warm up your mids just that little bit, but you lose depth in the high end. You do lose depth in the high end. Like, that's unavoidable. And if it's a track that's fine for, then sick. Like, even if like you definitely get a bit of a little bit of a high shelving, but high cutting, tiny bit, like on a really like soft slope. But even if you just correct the EQ, like EQ match back to what it was before, even you'd still lose depth in the high end because thing is, your track already sounds good. Is mastering even that useful? Yeah, because you're standardizing it. You're kind of pulling it together. The less mastering, the better. I think that a mastering pass is always worth it, personally. Like, treating the track as a single sound eventually. Sorry, I'm just going to make it a bit brighter in here. Treating the track as a single sound is not something you do when you're in the mixdown phase. No one does. It's impossible to. Yeah, it's kind of impossible to think like that. That looks a bit contrasty. Sorry, 1 second. It got dark. It got dark outside, so I had to change shit. A little bit of brightness, a little bit less gamma, a little less contrast, maybe. That will do right there. We like that. Fuck it, take it. Doesn't matter. You're not looking at me. You're looking at the DAW. Right, let's find out. You can hear them changing. That's madness. You hear that, guys? That's so cool. But it sounds like the same snare drum. Yeah, I've got, you know what I need to start doing? I need to start running my stems through that. Like, not all of them, just a couple. Yeah. Let's just fucking throw these in a sampler. Can I do an example of the same snare in a row? Yes. That's a good idea. That's a good idea. Let's do that. So we got, and the alternative. Right, here's the side by side for you guys. Whoa! Oh! Ah! That's so crazy. That is fucking magic. That's mad. Call breaks, it's not that at all. I promise you. Look. Yeah! To prove the point, what I'll do, what we will do is this and this. And we will phase invert it and we'll see how much of a difference it is. On the snare specifically. So if we phase invert this guy, because I don't want to... double invert. And this. What's the difference there? They're going out to the same place. Is this actually inverted? Weird. Perhaps I'm wrong. I mean, no, because no, we can noticeably hear the difference. Maybe it's like the each other's... Oh, volume difference? No. They synced up. They're the same snare sound. Yeah, okay. They are slightly non-repeating then. But still, the point still stands that if you play these two things over each other, we do get silence. Like, and we didn't get silence when we did the other way around. What if we do it like this? Like one bar out from itself. Oh, you know what? You know what? This isn't a fair test. This isn't a fair test. Because, and I'm pretty sure about this, I'm pretty sure there's a frequency shifter. I'm pretty sure there's a frequency shifter on that snare, and frequency shifters are non-repeating too. Which means I might have misled you guys. Are we interested in this? Shall I just do it with a one shot that we know is repeating? Fuck it, let's do it. It's only gonna take us 2 minutes. Let's do it. But we'll just do it in mono, so it saves us a bit of time. All right, so we got this. Right? Make 1 watt call breaks. All right, so I'm going to have to quickly change my output, so you're not going to hear any DAW for like a minute or two. Yeah, 2 minutes is half an hour. Oh, I don't need to do a couple passes, to be honest. Yeah, so the frequency shifter definitely was making a difference there. So I'm a little annoyed at not noticing that quicker. Okay, so that's going out there. Yeah, what's our input? Where's our recording channel? Input 1, record. So let's just quickly do this. Whoa. Oh. Okay, I guess we're doing a stereo sample. Fuck it. So we'll move that to there. Cool. Right, let's put these over each other. Sorry about that. I didn't intend to do a stereo thing. Let's get the thing back up, and let's check. System set. Oh, no. Output device, multi-out, input device, Atlas. Cool! Frequency shifters are non-repeating. Yeah, they are. Like, if someone puts a frequency shifter on their kick or snare in a track, it can't be stolen. Like, you can't phase it in or whatever. I made that loop call breaks. I made that loop. Like, I know there's a frequency shifter on the snare. That's why the snare is like that. that loop's my own. All right, so here you go. Let's quickly... Nah, like, I just remember frequency shifting that snare. Wait, what? What's going on here? Invert, mono, phase. Wait, why are you making no noise? What are you doing? What's happening here? Hello? Oh, wait, we don't want to... Okay, I understand. We don't want to make it mono. We just want to fucking... Okay, I'm being an idiot. There we go. There you go. So let's consolidate that. Sick. Okay. Now, let's see what happens if we do this. I'm guessing we'll still have the same effect. It'll just be a little different. So yeah, we just want to phase invert this one over this one. Phase invert. Listen to them both. Okay, we're definitely fucking nerding out here, but like, Oh wait, no, fucking hell. Of course it's not going to work if I phase invert the exact same thing over itself. Here you go. Now it's a different snare along the line. Weird, that one's kind of fine. Those ones are really similar. Like, you can hear that there's still analog variants. Like, there's, look, here. So this is actually purely. It's not 100% on time. Cold breaks, it is. It is, mate. It's definitely. Because this one is on its own. It's not probably 3 samples delayed. Like, they're both you know, it's played within a 172 thing with consistent latency going to the outboard. That's not what's happening here. And like, that's why it's not the same each time. It's different. Look, even on a sample level, we'll be able to check. They start, look at that. They start exactly, if you really want, I will nudge this the tiniest bit. There you go. Still different. They're still different to each other. Like, this is how analog works. It is non-repeating. You hear it? You hear that strange old variance? Madness. Anyway. So, in theory, if we put this into a sampler, and then sampler original. So it's phase cancellation? Well, we're trying to phase cancel, but actually we're getting analog variants, right? That's all I'm showing you guys. And we'll move on from this in a moment. Yeah, it's kind of confusing. Or... Right, let's see if we can hear the difference on this. It's a lot more subtle. It's still different, but it's a lot more subtle. Okay, that's good to know. It's good to know that it's that different. Like, a frequency shifter does the same job better, it seems. Good to know. New track, let's go. Cold breaks, we're talking about analog. So what happens with analog is, because it's going through real wires and real transformers and real resistors and real processes, those things are physical and they're subject to change. Like, if you hit a snare exactly the same, and I'm talking down to like the exact same way, it's different. It's different each time because it's a real thing. And like, when you're starting to put things through actual wires, because digital recreates something exactly the same each time, whereas analog is having to process things, and it's going to have to go and through that same resistance in that same wire, which has had another thing go through it another time. That's the difference. No, I haven't had a haircut, you boy speeds. I would say guitar pedals probably. Yeah, anything with analog circuitry. Charlie Woo music. I think if you were stood in exactly the right place between those two things, yes. But otherwise, no. Hey, Becky, how you doing? How's life? Yeah, but that's the point, Zero Z Shadow. That's exactly the point, is we're using something that is repeating. We're using the same sample over and over, going through something, going through it. And like, that's what proves it, right? The fact that they are different after being thrown through that analog thing. I'm glad, Becky. I'm glad things are looking better. I'm glad. Yeah, so like the fact that we're using the same snare sample that would phase out with another one, but then we're throwing the same sample over and over through the analog thing, and then we're just offsetting them so that they're like on top of each other. And if I did the same thing with just like a bounce of that, like an internal bounce or an export, like it would phase out. Each of those snares would phase out with each other because they are perfectly in time. They're all on grid. All I'm doing is sending with like, you know, a consistent, what's the word? With a consistent sample delay to my analog gear, taking it back and then putting them over each other. And like none of the snares, like they all sound pretty much the same, but none of the snares are exactly the same as the last one, which means that the only one that it would phase out with is the same one, like the same hit. But that makes sense because it's a digital recording. It's a digital recording of analog variants. Did I save that project file? I don't think I did. It doesn't matter, guys. Don't worry about it. Yeah, real meerkat. That's true. That is true. Oh no, it's nothing like that, Hoagie. No, it's not a defensive measure. Yeah, it's not a defensive measure. It's just me fucking nerding out again. Let's make a track. I don't know what to make. Oh, you know what we're gonna do? We're gonna do a little challenge I've been meaning to set myself for a little while. Exactly, Becky. Exactly. I don't know what tempo, but here's what we're going to do. Here's what we're going to do. We're going to do a challenge run. And the challenge run is going to be every sound has to exist. No, every sound is bandpassed except the drums and maybe the leads. Every sound is bandpassed. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to set up 5 buses. I'm going to set up 5 buses that are all going to have different band passes. Hey, thank you, AD. Have a good one, my friend. Thank you for coming by. What hurts? Let's decide that now. Okay, so we're going to start at 10, and we're going to have our low one. What's the point in this? It'll be interesting and also could lead to some interesting workarounds. Like basically putting all the energy, all the mid energy in something and then having it be somewhere else, you know? Good night, AD. Have a great one, man. How am I handling cover restrictions? Like this? Basically. So here's the plan. Here is the plan. I'm going to see if we can get away with putting linear phase on these if the latency will allow it. It might. We're going to set this to 1. Yep, that's good. 100 seems a little low. So I'm going to go like 120. So then what we'll do is we'll make a new bus. Actually, let's just make all the buses, then we can do this ourselves. I want to do... So we're going to have one here, one here. Ooh. Okay. I think we're going to do 4. I think we're going to do 4 buses. But I am going to take this one down to about 100. So we have a sub channel here. We're going to have a low mid channel, an upper mid channel, and a highs channel. I used to do this as well to a certain degree. I used to do this. Wait, what was it? 36? Okay. We're going to go with 36. I used to do this in another way. I used to send to 3 different side chains for low, mid, and high. I'm multi-banding the track, but it's not that I'm going to be like sending everything to all 3 of these. I'm going to be sending things to only one of these at a time. So we have to choose. So like, I need something in the upper register. Okay, so everything's going to be different. It's going to Have I used Track Spacer? Yeah. Track Spacer is really good. Honestly, I don't know if it holds up today. It's quite old. I really liked it when it came out. I think if I was ever going to do a Track Spacer style thing, I would use Soothe 2 on sidechain mode. Right, so let's yeah, this is a sick and weird little fucking thing. So the only things that aren't going to be sent to the band passes are going to be drums. And if we have a vocal, the vocal. So we'll have a sub channel and basically we're just going to be putting everything in its own spot. So let's do sub, low, mid. It's going to be very separate. It might be really weird. Top. So let's get like a full spectrum, like noisy saw out and just double check what these frequencies sound like. Actually, no, let's just do a big saw chord. All right, everyone, you're going to have to enjoy this little moment because this is the only full spectrum sound you're going to hear all day. It didn't. I kind of knew that was going to go like that, but I didn't know for sure. This is going to be weird. I've been meaning to do this for a while because I'm just curious to see what happens. This might be a big L, but if we have a big L today, it means that we can have the big W on Thursday, which is probably more important. So, just so you guys can hear the bands, we've got this sound. Let's take it off a couple keys. So, the frequency bands sound like this. Here's our sub band. Here's our low mid band. Here is our mid band. I'm going to say that's more like upper mid. And then our top band sounds like this. Sounds pretty good in the low mids. It does, but we're not doing that. We're not doing that right now. So, how do we, I say, yeah! I think the best way to do this would probably be with some like either Garage or D&B. Trey Ray CZ, thank you for that sub. I really appreciate it, my friend. Thank you. And Steve Ravioli, I missed that one too. And Dendrite, fuck, I've just been off on one today, guys. I'm really sorry. So yeah, I am genuinely curious to see what happens with this. So I'm going to go with Garage, I think. Am I allowed to EQ sounds? Yeah, I am. But I'm not allowed to send them. I don't know. Right now, the first rule that I might end up breaking, we're going to do house or garage. No, we're going to do garage. Yeah, let's do garage. The only thing that we're going to, the only rule I'm going to make right now is that I can't send it to two. I can't send it to two different channels. That's the only thing. So I can't like get a saw wave and go like send it to bus 13 and bus there. Oh, sorry, and bus 13. We can't do this yet. Maybe later on, maybe we will. Maybe I'll have to. But that's like a bonus win condition. How am I going to do the bass? I mean, that's not going to be hard. I was going to start with the bass. Let me put down like a kick and snare pattern because the drums can be full scale. That's the only thing. That's the let's also for bonus points. Let's say that the hi-hats and percussion can only be can't be full spectrum for now. That might prove really hard, really bad, really soon. But yeah, let's just get like a cool little kick pattern going. Drums. One shots. I'm in the wrong folder. Kicks. you know what? Shot Killer is a fucking great kick, and I shouldn't be ashamed of using it a lot. Oh yeah, my voice is full spectrum. I did lie, I'm sorry. So I'm going to start by... this is going to be quite a jammy tune as well. Like, I don't think we're going to press stop very many times. I think we're just going to start layering and, like, just placing things. And maybe this is going to turn out to be an incredibly powerful way to mix things. Who knows? We're going to find out together. Low past the mic for the whole stream. Nah, I'd probably just put it in the mids. You know what I'm also going to do, guys? I am going to add one more. I'm going to add one more because I've just realized that this makes sense. We're going to have, as well as the other ones, like a true mid channel that's like 200. I cut. There's like 200 to like 1.5. This area, this is a very musical area, and being able to send something to there will make sense to me. So upper mid, like big mid. Okay? I hope that's okay. I hope no one's like, nah, that's not okay, because I'm doing it. Let's put like that. Oh, that's the wrong one. That's 8 swing. We want 16 swing. Bang. D. But we don't have to send drums. Drums go safe. I'm gonna get docked points. Fuck it. It's part of the process. Actually, all I ever said was that I wanted to do everything bandpassed. You know, like mine. All right. So we have to send hi-hats somewhere, right? So, are we sending this to the upper mids? I think we are. I think that lives there. That goes in the upper mids. I can only send one thing to big mid. I'm not gonna abuse big mid. I'll be honest. We're not gonna abuse that. Yeah, I've been meaning to set that up, Mr. Smiley Pants. I'll do that for next stream. I've just been kind of sleeping on that. No, I don't really have an excuse. It's just how it's happened. I've just forgotten that that we even changed it. Maybe that's the one. Right, so we're going to need a top hat. I want to double check. Shell might be a good shout here too. I'll try that real quick. A little too much. Or is it? Maybe just needs to be shorter? No, I don't like it. Not for this track. I like it, but not for this. Oh. That. Hello, you dirty little... Oh, that's so garage. Hi-hat sounds like doo-doo, though. I'm sorry, have we been working on this for hours? Or have we been working on this for 5 minutes? Don't take me too seriously, please. Look, here's the point, is we've chosen the upper mids of our hi-hat, right? We've chosen the upper mids, but we haven't chosen the tops. I like that. I like the tops on that one. So what we do is we grab this one and we put that one in the tops and we put that there. Yep. And now, how much tops we want on the hi-hat is now actually a volume fader. Let us know if it doesn't work with the kick. We ain't there yet. I think it can work. I was going to pitch it up slightly, though. Nah, shit, I don't like that. What we'll do is we'll We'll pitch it up slightly, but then what we'll do is we'll quickly low, mid, shape. So this is going to be way shorter. So one of these. Yep. There we go. Hey, Bukes. Yeah, that is an improvement. Right, let's turn this into a 2-bar loop. It's definitely a decent starting point. Whoa, I hate it when it thinks that there's some weird shit going on. Yeah, no, fuck that. That's not what it wants to do. Let's try that again, see if it does that. Yeah. Cool. That worked then. Am I wasting time cutting the sub out of my snares? It depends. That depends on what your mix infrastructure is. I never do, or I very rarely do, because I kind of account for it a little bit. But you know, if you're not accounting for it, then maybe you should be. Cool. Let's get some 16ths going. So let's just check where this needs to be placed so that it can kind of hit on the offbeat. Okay, 44. All right. So we'll do an offset for that. Let's do that on the offbeat things. And we'll have to work out which one of these we want to send it to. So let's put this on. Let's delay this by 44. Once we've got some drums going, we can literally just start playing instruments. And I'm going to have to like really rethink how sound design works for this tune, I think. So we're going to need to do that. Right, so we also need to start adding some eighths hats. That's cool. We'll shorten it and we'll put that on eighths. And we'll send that. That's also going to be a high. That's also going to go to the highs. And then after that, we should probably not need to send anything to the highs ever again. Maybe. What's my birth sign? Aquarius. You know what? I don't mind it being over the top of it. I'm gonna try this out in the. I'll try this out in the fucking mids, upper mids. Oh god, this is so weird. Ah, it works! It works! And it completely. Wow, that's interesting. That has so much space because nothing else is going to that bus. Like that hi-hat just fits around all those other hi-hats in a really convincing way. That's so interesting. Wait, it's already low cut. I was going to go low cut out of... Oh, God. Oh, God. Oh, God, it's already just this. Oh. Right. Shit. Yeah. That feels early. Is it early? Yeah, it is. If you want to, Zerk, yeah. I mean, I was gonna. But look, Zerk, do you know what we're doing? Do you know what we're doing? Because like we can't really use the vital patch itself. Like we can only use a band of it. Might be better for another one. Might be better for another stream. Like we're sending here just for everyone, just so everyone's aware. Yeah! We have buses. We have 5 buses that we can send our sounds to, and we can only send them to these buses. They're going to be sidechained differently to each other. We've got that one, we got that one, and we got the tops, right? Tops, and we've got like a melodic one. So apart from the kick and snare, if we mute the kick and snare, these things, we have just mids, which is totally different stuff, which are totally different samples that are in there. So it works. We have something. Let's I'm gonna start with the low end. I'm gonna just make something real quick and vital. I don't think we need anything, like, obviously, because we're not doing full spectrum sounds, we don't need to get mad like with a full spectrum bass. We need something that moves in the low end in a real nice way. So I'm gonna send this right to the sub from the beginning, and then we'll start working on it from there. Maybe we just roll with that. Just add a tiny little cheeky. Oh man, this is strange. Let me just quickly set this up to steel, because we're definitely going to want to steel on this kind of tune. I'm not going to bother with the glide. I'm just going mono. Actually, yeah, we do want a little glide. Always glide. And I'm going to do that so we can put some dynamic in it. So we have like an attack. No, I never cut below 30. That's dangerous. Ozone 9's cheap at the moment? Get it. Definitely get it. I'm gonna have to set this to normal just for a minute so I can play in time. This is weird. You know what? I think I need to do a key line first. Let's do a key line on big mid. We need something. We need something that makes sense. We need, yeah. I'm gonna grab one of my things. Odd Pluck will do. That's pretty mid heavy. Wow, that's so garage. Do I just put that down? Very garage. Yeah, I'm gonna go with that. Cool. 16D. want it there? Do I want it in the upper mid? Definitely not upper mids, low mids. I think big mid. There's too much lows in that. I think big mid might be too big. Yeah, 72, that's way too low. I meant to put it at 200. Sorry, fucking hell. I haven't heard the Louis Cole. No, I haven't heard that. Separate the sound to all buses. Oh, I'm doing a challenge. I'm doing like a. Yeah, I'm doing a challenge for myself. Why am I doing this? I might learn something, man. Totally. I think this is gonna be kind of cool. Look at that. Can't do shit about that. That does nothing. I like that. Right, let's start jamming out. I have a feeling it's going to sound really clean and separate. That's where I think it's going to end up. So what I'm going to do here. Yeah, that's fine. Oh, I'm just playing too high. That's annoying. It's annoying that I can't play it in its own space. Let's just do it. That's not right, but at least we have some MIDI to fuck around with. Do I want to just do this? I don't. That's better. Hey, Kun with a K, how you doing? Cohen, sorry. I always forget that. I always fucking get that shit wrong. Cohen? I don't. Yeah, no, not happening. I think I'm gonna make something in phase plant for the mids. Vile has a retro sound? No, it doesn't. We're just doing some weird shit today. We're just on some weird, like, oddness. Come on. Okay. Come on. Fair. Don't want that. Okay, so first off, we're just gonna make a load of samplers. Because I'm just gonna add a load of one-shots to this. All right, so first things first, let's get ourselves one shot. Maybe this will be a keys line. Who knows? Total one shots we got. That's a good place to start. Let's try that out. Oops. Oh, it's D7. Mad. Okay, there's one. Oh, slightly wrong. Oh, no. Cool, so there's one. Let's get another one. Yeah. That's the one. Can you, like, get it to stop somewhere? Sorry, we'll just make sure the note's not too long. Yeah, let's throw that in there, fuck it. I knocked something over 1 second. Obviously kind of shit, but... I could be an animal for a day, oh, I have no idea. Let's bring this over here. Start thinking about this tune. This. I tell you what, this challenge is fucking weird. This hasn't been sent anywhere, so it's cheating at the moment. Let's try it in the upper mids. What? Yeah, no haircut, just an updo. Fucking separate as fuck, super clean. The only thing that he's doing is audio short killer side chain, so it's an inverse gate. Do this, change the fucking. Let's check our output here. Yeah, that's working fine for me. I'm gonna turn the bass up a little bit. Oh, no, it's not sidechaining hard enough, actually. Okay, let's get this back up over here. A little more release. Wow, that release is really unforgiving. Can we do this? Whoa. Okay, we're gonna have to do this. We're gonna have to do this with a compressor instead. Not an issue. We'll just do it with a compressor. A little second here. Oh wait. Is that because of the little linear phase? Yeah, it is because of the linear phase. Okay, we can't have the EQs set to linear phase, sadly. That's fine. It's annoying, but it's just an experiment anyway, so. Oh wait, that's already on 0 latency. Then I am confused. Let's just use a fucking compressor then. Did I delete the kick? Oh no, I just muted it. I'm happy with that for now. It doesn't really matter. What about a knee? Let's give it a bit of a knee. Yeah, that's fine for now. That's fine for now. So now we're not going to have any low end issues. Cone, not really. No, I don't really care. I don't really care about that one that much. Okay. So everything is in its own space. That's so weird. Let's make a synth for the top. Like to the top. There. Weird. I don't know if that was in time enough. It looked pretty good actually. What if we distort it before it goes there? I think this experiment's already worked. I haven't even had to sidechain anything, it just kind of works. It's really interesting. Don't really know what to do. It's kind of already worked. Yeah, Bukes. I'm only allowed to send things. Only allowed to send things to any of these buses. Like, so we've got a sub bus, and I'm not allowed to send something to two. So sub, low mid. I don't think we have anything in here. Do we have anything in the low mid bus? Have we just left that one empty? We have. We need to make we need to at least put something in all of them, right? This one goes to. Oh, that goes to big mid. We've only got one thing in big mid. We've got that in upper mid. We've got that in tops. We need a low mid synth. We need a low mid synth. But yeah, can only get sent. Things can only get sent to one of those. I think something like this is probably the call. Oh, that's still going to the tops. We need that to go to the low mid. I used big mid already. I don't want the eighths. I only want the individual hits. 1 second. Yeah, it's too low. No, I think we're just going to do that. You know what bad here is that is it in here somewhat? I made something similar to the synth in Talk. Is it in here, Talk? Also a bass, yeah. I think this is quite interesting. It's mad how much everything is on its own and it's not one thing. Do I still make house? Yeah, I do. And now we turn off all of the band passes. Yeah, Bukes. What a weird fucking experiment. I mean, like, I don't like the tune. Like, all the everything's fine. Like, I don't care about the tune as a tune. I was kind of interested to see what was happening. That kind of slapped. Let's see. Let's go back then. If we just turn that one on. Weird. What a strange little experiment. I'm kind of into it. I'm not gonna lie. Just as a concept, like I don't care about the tune that much. Bukes, that's actually what I was thinking too. I'm wondering about, like, well, it kind of comes from the same thing that I do when it comes to my audio mixdown stage after something's like been done in its like live project file. I do high cut and low cut most things. But yeah, like not as aggressively as, you know, sending a sound to a low mid bus that completely cuts it down to like fucking 100 to 700. Like, I think a tops bus is a really interesting idea. I think that's something I'm going to start doing. Oh yeah, no, I never cut with a brick wall. Generally, like, I don't cut any of my low elements at all. Like, I don't do the 30 hertz thing because that shit has like phase repercussions that go up through the you know the lows, and then possibly could cause phase offsetting nastily. I think that there are three things I won't low cut: kicks, snares, and bass sounds. Everything else can get low cut, I think. If you use linear phase, you can cut 30 hertz. Yeah, but then you get pre-roll. Who wants pre-roll, man? No one wants pre-roll. Like, if the sound has any 30 hertz in it, anyway. Yeah. If you guys want to cut a master, if you guys want to believably and nicely cut a master like low, do you have an example of why I don't do it? Yeah, I can show you. You don't need to cut at 30, guys, generally speaking. I mean, like, loud stuff going on in sub 30, I mean, no one has that. If you have that going on, then that's an issue. One thing worth knowing is the transformers in Saturn, they have a low cut as they warm, and it doesn't fuck with your phase at all. So like here, if we put that on there, we're probably gonna have to crush it quite heavily to see an effect, but like, it's nice. It's a nice, really like light thing, but it actually has built-in low cut around 20 hertz, which is nice. No, because the transformer mode isn't in Saturn 1. So that's one way I do it. Let's talk quickly about the pre-roll then. Let's get a kick. Let's get an aggro ass kick with something weird, with some weird shit going on in it, like or a bass sound even. Actually, that might be a better idea. Or samples, bass one shots, something like that. It's like what if we grab you guys are saying not brick walling it and cutting it this, right? So if we do this, I'm guessing you're saying cut at 30. You're saying 30, right? Cut at 30. There you go, 30, 24. We agree on 24. Linear phase, right? So check this out. Let's turn that Saturn off because we have pre-roll. Like, the latency is pushing it back by a 16th, but we don't care about latency when we're mastering. That's fine. But look, pre-roll. There's a little bit of basically the way the EQs work is that they phase rotate around the point that they're doing. We've watched the FabFilter video before on this. Basically, the way that an EQ works is by phase rotation, and linear phase means that the peak hits at the same place, whereas what's the other one? What's the other one called? Just like normal mode, low latency mode, means that the thing still starts at the same place. The reason linear phase has latency introduced is because it recorrects the phase of things, but it still rotates the phases. So like it's something you need to What's this? What secret did you give away? What stands for? I like that a lot. That's cool. We like that. But yeah, so if you low cut, you're always gonna have something happen in this area, like something non-desirable. So what I do is I low cut things that don't stand to have an issue. So like I won't low cut anything below. I won't low cut anything this low ever. I'll like low cut stuff up to here or here at the lowest. Yeah. Why is pre-roll bad? You're adding sounds before sounds. It's there. Linear phase but low latency. Interesting concept. I would figure. Oh wow. That's kind of crazy. That is really interesting. I didn't know that existed. Let's try it with something a bit more percussive, see if it like shows up a little more. Oh, I heard pre-roll there. Interesting. If we bounce this, here, let's see if we can zoom in on this thing. Shit. Let me just save this project file. Zones. I'm sure there is pre-roll too, Zerk. Like it just down to the fact that low latency, linear phase works the way it does. Like the actual process of having a linear phase EQ means that there's pre-roll. In the same way that distorting something means that you lose peaks. Like it's just one of those things that's part of the process of doing that. Let me bounce this though. Let's see what we can find out. Because yeah, it's good to know zones. Fuck it. Let's call it audio file zones. Cool. Let's have a look. Let's put this in exactly the same spot. Let's zoom in here. Wow, it is clean. It is completely clean. Why would there be no pre-roll then? Is it just a case of us not having a resonant enough thing? Because that would probably make sense actually. Oh. There was no low cut. It was one moment, please. I was like, my whole world was like, what? I don't understand why there's no pre-roll. There's the pre-roll. Red line means there's sound. Yeah, so there's pre-roll. It's just a lot smaller. Yeah. Sorry, guys. Pre-roll still exists. Pre-roll exists. It's still a thing. Shit. So yeah, don't low cut stuff. Like for me, if you really want to talk about low end on stuff, the best example I can think of would be Like That, because I think the low end and Like That is probably one of my more sculpted and thought about low end things like that. Let's talk about that real quick, seeing as we're on a discussion about low end, because I want to show you roughly why I've done a couple of things I've done within that track. Pre-roll denier. No. Call breaks. The point about pre-roll is that there's sound before the sound because of the way it rotates phases. So with a linear EQ, a normal EQ, what it does, a normal EQ, it rotates the phases so that it will phase out or add to the place that you're EQing. It's not just it turns up those areas. To turn those up areas, it uses phasing. And a linear phase one, what that does is it introduces latency so that it can move the original thing to where it's supposed to be phasing. But it's still turning those things up or down, and because of the fact that that's happening, you're getting sounds before the sound. What I will do real quick, just to kind of like prove this, is, I mean, like it's on a small scale for sure. Let me do this. Cool. So we've got this here at 30-ish. Got it on 18. Oh, we had it on 24 before. Let's do that. All right, cool. And then what we'll do is we'll bounce this, and I'll show you cold breaks because I don't think you fully understand what I'm saying here. This has been a pretty conceptual one, eh? Zones 2. If you want to know how EQs work, or what I'm talking about, go on the FabFilter video on how EQ versions work. So, obviously, it's not to a big degree, on this one especially, but you've literally added this extra bit of sound. And this is just for one sound in the mix. And with low latency mode, yeah, it does look like that there's a nice amount of them getting rid of it, and it's not that much. This is a pretty tiny amount. On a higher latency mode, you would see more, but it's still there. You're still adding sound before your sounds. And I personally wouldn't accept that, personally. Dim Bolt, thank you for that Prime subscription, my friend. And Danny and Phoenix. Phoenixia, sorry. I missed you guys. Thank you so much. You can't hear with it? Does it fuck with the mix? I mean, anything fucks with the mix. Doesn't matter if you hear it or not. Like, extra sound is extra sound. That's extra stuff building up on your shit. You want that? I don't. Feel free to keep it in your tracks, though, if you wanna. Like, I'm not gonna stop you. So, to talk about low end real quick. Like that. High cut this with a 0 latency, so we're not actually getting any pre-roll. Do you guys hear how there's actually low end in the snare down here, even though this snare's really mid? There's like a little tiny bit of extra sub when the snare hits. I do that intentionally. So those 3 things are the only 3 things down here. You can actually hear the snare. You can see all these like little extra bits of low end I'm adding from the basses and the leads and stuff. But like I deliberately add all that stuff and it makes something feel a bit more natural because no real life sound is actually low cut. Like there are no sounds with no like, you know, like you hit a tin can with a fork. Those are both very high noises. But yeah. Do I low cut my master? No, I don't low cut my master at all, ever. I wouldn't want to. Like there's, you know, if a sound has that shit, maybe like, but I also don't use OTT. And OTT, like, you know, we all know what OTT does. Like, it gets loads of fucking mad shit happening with your low end because it crushes it so hard that if there's ever not low end, it just adds DC offset. So, yeah. I trusted you and you betrayed me. What did I do? On club systems, it does become really noticeable, yeah. Bukes, send them to me, man. I'll grab you on Instagram now, man, because fucking, yeah, I'll just do that now and send them over to me. I'll hit you back on that for sure. Bukes. But yeah, low cutting is a dangerous game. Like the best thing to do is to have all of your pieces fall together correctly, right? Can you get a similar low end effect with? I mean, like you can crush low end with Pro MB. You can't expand it as much, but I wouldn't want to. That's why you get mad shit. Let's make a beat for like 90 minutes to an hour. Let's make something a bit more producery. I don't really know what I want to make. Let's go like 105. I'm on the wrong keyboard. Let's go 105. Yeah, let's do something kind of. Let's do heavy pop, like bass pop. Let's do that. So like I'm talking like D&B or dubstep style hits, but like, yeah. Let's go down to 96 actually. Oh, that's more my speed right now. Samples. Yeah, hit me up on Insta, man, for sure. And I'll get to that. I don't really do listening to people on stuff on stream in general. It's been like a rule. We're gonna do a demo stream at some point soon for sure. But like you can just send it to me, man. I'll hit you back on that. Yeah, we like Ag Clean. Ag Clean might be my best kick. And actually, a little bit of fun here. Underneath the first bit, there's a single oscillation of a low D sharp, I believe. Let's get some tops too. It's gonna be a dirty ass tune. Is that too resonant or is it just wrong? But if you don't cut below, cold breaks, I don't agree. It depends what you have going on down there entirely. And if you've been controlled up until that point, you don't need to do those things. Honestly, of all the professionals I know, like Virtual Riot, Noisier, Barely Alive, plenty of other people that I talk to, none of them do it. But you can, if you want to. Like, I'm not saying you can't, I'm just giving you reasons why you shouldn't. You can leave them if you want, man. The reason being that if you, like, This is, you know what? This is the whole point. This is the point, though. Like, this is the point. Like, if you really want to do that, then go ahead. Are you doing it after your limiter? Because you're making a big mistake if you're doing that, because you're completely changing everything. Like, you put a linear phase low cut, but after your limiter, and you're going to be completely changing those peaks that you've worked so hard to create. But if you do it before your limiter, any of the things that the limiter is doing is just going to introduce new sound, new because it's changing the shape of the waveform, and often that will introduce strange bits of low end. Like, feel free, but no, thank you, no, thank you whatsoever. Don't want that. It was fun. I kind of got a bit bored of it, to be honest, Hokie. Bit fast. Oh yeah, Ollie you sent me that track. Sorry. Yeah, real Meerkat's right. If you're low cutting the right things in your mix, you don't need to worry about those things. That track is there. That one. Yeah, that one's fun. Don't low cut masters. These on 61s? Oof, heavy. That was loud. Just throw those in. Let's get a dirty beat going. $61. Sorrow Scar. Stop it. Stop it. Yeah, this might be too off grid actually. I think we're gonna shave like 20 off the off grid. I put it instead of like at 60, we'll put it at like 45. Yeah, much better. Much better. That actually grooves. Callisto, no man. Like, dude, if you think about a track like think about any of the tracks you hear that you like. There's a sub that takes up all of that low end space because we're trying to make sure that it does, because it needs to be loud. We need a low end to hit, right? We're going to fill up 30 to 100 hertz with so much space that anything that happens below it will be so quiet that it doesn't matter. Have a good one, Speeds. Thank you, man. It's not even about passion. It's just like, I think you guys have internalized something that there is a reason to do. I'm not even saying that there's no reason to ever do it. It's more the fact that you need to always be challenging the things that you know. That's more important than anything else, because if you're always just going with the things that you've been told and it's like, yeah, that's something that you have to do, then you're completely denying yourself options. OTTing the master? Dude, Barely Alive do it. And they're good, man. I've convinced you. Basically, it's just phase offsetting. You don't want to be fucking with those things. You're adding extra smearing to your track where you could avoid doing it if you did it in your mix instead. Like in here right now, let's have a look. So here's a micro version of what we're talking about. So we actually don't have any down here, do we? Or do we? Let's find out. What's going on? So that's some mad ass low. There's some big lows in there. Let's have a look at what's actually happening. So that's the snare. That's the snare pressure pop, I believe. No, it's not. What is it? What is it? Okay, it's the kick. It's the low end in the kick. And that's it. Everything else is fine. Yeah! And the kick, actually, once it comes to the end, is fine. It's not causing any issues. It's just doing that in a little bit of it. If you wanna, you can cut it. You can cut that all you like in the track, and you're only cutting the kick. Cut it, but don't cut it with a linear phase. Just normal cut it so you don't get pre-roll, and then work with the way that it offsets the phase. Don't do like something to your entire master, because you're doing it to every single sound. Zenda, thank you so much for the 7 months, my friend. Thank you. In the end, do what you think it sounds good. There is absolutely no speaker system in the world that doesn't have fail-safes to stop it from actually causing these issues. Yeah, you could put it on 6 dB for a smoother roll-off, but you'd also have to bring it higher to get rid of the lower frequencies more, you know? So this sounds kind of shit, so we're going to add a break to it. I mean, all of the energy's in there. That like we just need to kind of like smooth it out with something a bit more realistic. Let's get a vintage breakout. That's one. Wasn't expecting to get a win straight away. We like it. Go on, them. Right, let's see if we can get anything out of these three. I'm just going to quickly create a groove template. Actually... I'm not necessarily even telling anyone that they're wrong. Like, there's reasons to do any and all of these things. 845. Oh right, no, we need to work out what our 16ths work at anyway. Like, you can put information at 30 if you wanna. Yeah, well, we don't notice on higher frequency. The only thing with higher frequencies is conversion, because sample rate matters when it comes to that. But that's actually something I don't understand very much. So I'm not gonna say anything on that. Wait, what was the second kick we used? It's here. There's a really interesting Fab Filter video on sample rate that kind of made me fear it, but also it's like, yeah, no one. I don't know any big mastering engineer who actually checks lows. Right. So first we got to get the offbeat. Oh, that's already like actually offbeat. We don't want that. $45. Come on, give it to me. There we go. Also, like, when it comes to the LUFS thing, if you can make your master, and if ClickTrack's in here, I apologize, ClickTrack, I know you disagree with this. And it's a fair place to disagree, I think. But I'm personally of the opinion that, you know, if you've got a track that sounds good unmastered, right? And if you master it and it sounds better and it's really loud and you've not lost any dynamics, you haven't hurt the track or anything, then it doesn't matter because, you know, once it gets turned down, it still sounds better and it would still be, and like if you gave it the unmastered version, it would turn it up or down to be at the same level that it ended up turning your mastered version to turn it up and down, right? So, you know, it's fine basically at the end of the day. Especially for dance music because dance music generally doesn't stream that well anyway. Let's get that next breakup. Weird sound. That's a better snare. Just gonna roll with that for now, I think. Oh yeah, I need to quickly make our groove engine template thing. That wants to be 45. 45. It's like 45, 55 is our swing today. The loudness war is overrated. I'm not trying to push my masters to a point of being like mad crazy loud and it does vary with where your tracks are ending up getting their best look in. But actually let's just put that on. But yeah, I mean, like, you know, if put it this way, if your limiter sitting at minus 6 dB sounds just as good, the track sounds just as good as it would sound sitting at minus 12 dB, right? Then you may as well put it on minus 12 because it's louder and you haven't lost anything for it. And it's going to turn, and the difference in terms of the normalization on Spotify or something that goes off LUFS is going to be the same. You haven't made the track louder in terms of it's LUFS. If you're just bringing the limiter down, it's only when you're turning it up, right? And so like, but they still decide it, you know? It's yeah, and you also have no control over it, so why worry? The fuck is a loudness unit or some shit? It's how they measure loudness. Let's start making a track, eh? All right, next one. Yeah. Oh yeah, transients for sure. Zerk's right there. Like that's another total thing that can happen. This makes me want to change the beat to be a bum. Get bum. I don't know though. Yeah, let's go with it. Let's just roll it. Yeah, it's gonna be sick. Okay. Frequency shifter it is. We need to edit this. Where's the kick? Oh, there's not one. What's that? Okay. Oh. That needs quantizing. In fact, all of this needs quantizing because I want to be safe. But we also, didn't we put a delay on one of these? I think it's these ones. No, wait. Is there a delay on any of these? Yeah, which one is it? This. Oh, I gotta do it manually. Annoying. I mean, like, one of the calls here would just be to do this. And then quantize it. So one of the kicks is hitting early and isn't quantized. So let's just quantize everything again. Cool. When they talk about 6 dB headroom, they're just making sure it's not clipping. Like, I've worked with some incredibly, I guess, professional or successful mastering engineers, I guess. That one's not really doing all that much. But Yeah, I've worked with some very good. Yeah, sorry. I've worked with some really cool mastering engineers, and I've asked them about that, and they just said, yeah, as long as it's not clipping, we don't care. Like, normalize it. It's fine. They say it so that to make absolute sure that it's not clipping. Basically, it's nothing to do with like. We have to have that drum roll in there. It's too classic. Hey, there's the flanger on the drums. That's a good one. We're gonna use this one and put it in mono because of the right hand here being all snare drum. Let's get another hi-hat. Yeah, man, I don't blame you, Rob. Like, it's such a pervasive thing. But generally, they don't care. Second one needs no crash. No, can't do that. Hey, look, they didn't cut this one. That's just got low end rumble all over it. They didn't cut this one and we didn't care. Hey, Sandwich Boy, how's it going? Thank you. Okay, so weird. Okay. Guess we keep that kick then. Let's make a break bus. What if I'm saying the track in 32-bit? Can they just turn it back? I don't know, Hexic. 32-bit float scares me, and I'm not ashamed to admit it. That shit doesn't make no sense to me. Fucking keep that shit away from me. It scares me. Thank you. Mad stereo. I don't mind it that much though. Okay, so we need to get our ghost snares up in here. So usually when I get ghost snares going, I'll do this. I'll just like frequency shift it down a little and like trim a little off the transient, and then a little off the tail, and then EQ it if we have to. So it feels like the same snare hit less hard, which is exactly what you want. Oh, that didn't quantize. There we go. Little one fade in. Nah, okay, we're going to trim instead then. Lovely. Yeah, this is Logic sandwich. This is, I think we made Hoo-Ha in Logic. Yeah, we made Hoo-Ha in Logic. Yeah, they do change pitch a little when hit less hard. Like, not by a lot. Okay, one thing I'm going to do here, actually, is real quick, I want to do this. Shorten, shorten, shorten. Right? And then I'm just going to copy this so that the snares are a bit more consistent. There you go. The ghost snare's too loud. Okay, maybe it's time I use this chord progression I've been wanting to use for a little while. Let's see. Who's the best D&B musician? Good question. I think it depends what mood I'm in. Hey, non-existent being, thank you so much. Distorting a bit inside that compressor, so I'm going to change that compressor out. It works when it's like you know what, let's check this out. Oh, yeah. I preferred it low. I preferred it like lower velocity. I just realized something real cool. Oh, this is going to be sick, actually. Tonal one shots. No, this is in my. Where is it? All hits, new samples, tonal one shots, melodic one shots. Okay, let's find a minor 7 chord without a 9 in it. Yep, that works. Let's throw that one in the project file. I swear there's more chords than that. Oh, there we go. And that one. Between those two, we're going to have it. Okay, check this out. This is going to be so cool, I think, maybe. And I also just want to quickly put down like some saw chords too. And we're going to do a mad sample thing. Yeah! That's the chord we're going to go with. Just give me a sec, let me put that down. Make that long enough that we can turn it into a cool sample, because we might want to pitch it up. I kind of clocked out of the 32-bit discussion. Sorry, guys. I was like, we'd had a couple high conceptual chats, and I was like, okay, I want to make music for the rest of this. Sorry, I should have said something. I think we got rid of the curry command. Yeah, it's just a bit sus, really. EBF. Right, where are you? So let's bounce this thing as D sharp 7. Yeah, no, to be honest, I was never that into that copy pasta. Like, there are some funny ass copy pastas that have happened in here. That's not one that I feel represents us very well at all, personally. No, saw stacks aren't flat as hell at all. No, because it's like resonance is moving in and out of each other. Look. Coming in and out. I should have clipped it, really, if I'm being honest, but it's too late now. We're just going to go with whatever we have. Audio files, project, bounces. Well, it's definitely a D sharp. We know it is. I'm confused. Oh, it's an F. All right, well, can we just put it on F? Is that gonna... Yeah. Let's put it an octave higher. No, let's not. That's better. Cool. I don't know what key this is in, so I'm just going to do this. God, with all the additions on those chords, it's freaking my brain out. I think I'm going to get rid of that and start again from this. Yeah, I was going to run it with that. Let me turn low latency on. Oh, I lost time pretty hard there, actually. So, I think I want to slow the track down a little, actually, don't I? I was like, why did it stop? I'd accidentally knocked the space bar. Channel point fight, is it? Okay, that needs to be longer. Okay. I think it might need to be a couple BPM slower. That feels early. Build up, I hate that. Do we have to go simple? We're gonna have to go simple on the rhythm. Let's find out. Non-existent being, thank you for that, my friend. And Suckcat Beat Saber and Kip Mine Rice, thank you. Kip Met Rice, sorry. Thank you. Someone say Twitch Prime, someone certainly did. Aldi! I've missed so many things, guys. I'm so sorry. Evan HH, thank you for those 5 months. Aldi, thank you so much for that $5. Thank you, really, really, thank you so much. And Non-Existent Being, I did see that one, I feel. And I apologize for that. I'm sorry, guys. And Lucan, thank you, guys. Fuck, I'm terrible. I'm sorry, guys. It almost sounds like they're not on the same grid. Is it just because of that? Okay. I feel like, what if we just did this? Set it to 16, and then what we'll do is we'll like change the strength of it. Because like, no, I've completely broken this project files rhythm, guys. I think let's make this pattern sound good on its own with a kick and a snare, because we know for a fact right now that this is going to be the core of it. So let's get that grooving correctly, and then we'll move everything around that. What's up, bud, Cass? Top bits boy, thank you for the bit. Right, so I'm gonna take it down a couple keys and we're gonna get there. So does that want to be shorter? It's the offbeat eights. get rid of that. I also want to change this slightly. Yeah, that looks good. Yeah, still somewhere, but not on my desk. I like this a lot. I'm just having fun listening to it. That's a great sign. It's 97 BPM. I have been drinking water. Thank you so much, Coldbrain. I appreciate you. I appreciate you looking out for me, though. Val Funky Bitey. This feels like a thing already to me. Yeah. Lovely. It's just under a 16th, and the snare is a normal snare. Okay, cool. Actually, that needs to be that. That needs to be that. That needs to be that. Right. Yeah, like that. And then these two. Yikes. Up here. Cool. And now we want to do that. Oh. And we want to set this to be just under a 16th. If that's C sharp. That's hitting, oh, that should be hitting D sharp. Just to do that, save that to D sharp. Okay, so this is too long. Not a problem, though, because we can just fuck it. Oh, shit. Here's a problem when I do it like that. I do that. Okay, now I need to make it do the side chain on both beats. Yeah, that's cool. I'm gonna put that down. Take some of that low end out of it. And I think I'm going to add like something drastic. Maybe something... Oh, I'm going to change it up first. Like... Oh, go get rid of them tines. Get rid of them tines. Nice. More disperser. Can't really add more disperser. Oh, there we go. Bus, did you recognize that drum roll? Okay, that doesn't work as well as I thought it would. It's from a Ski Whip tune. This is cool. This is a lot cooler than... Okay. I know how this tune starts. This tune starts with this being very, very pretty. Okay. We're going to do this for an hour because I think we can do some good work within the hour, and then I'm going to call it, and I'll see you all on Thursday for the scary, scary, scary front page stream. Ugh. Hell yeah, you do. I knew you would. It's the bad one. So, let's get out some cute shit. Pads. Advanced mover pad. This is the most expensive sounding pad I have. doing that so I can just transpose it because it's all the same shape, which is why we were able to sample the chords. Will I make a New Year stream? Probably not, I'll be honest. I don't think that's likely. Get your cat in! I think Omnisphere is really good if you don't want to get into sound design, because it kind of just gives you everything already. Yeah, I'll do that. I can't hear that metronome for shit. 1 second. Something like that, and then we'll just use that over and over. Like that exact same rhythm. There was a stream back in 2000. Wow, shit, I don't even remember that. Jazz Hands, thank you! And Bingo RL, and Avery Alex for the bits. Thank you, guys. Okay. D sharp. No. That was nice. I'm going to copy that. That's... feels like it should drop into future D&B to me. Yeah! Hey, Fabian, thank you. How many tracks did I make this year? Fuck, man, I don't know. A lot. Yeah, I definitely have no idea how many, like, by a number. Maybe the most ever, though. Most in terms of, like, my years usually and how they go. Maybe the highest I've ever done. Who knows? Let's put these up. That's the plan. Like no pads until like you would bring a chorus in if we get that far. That's a cool patch. Cool. I'm done with this. It's cool, but it's... This is just a sketch. I don't think this is interesting. It's okay. Like I've been wanting to use these chords for a while, and now I've put them down on the DAW. I kind of worked out that I want to approach them differently to how they have been approached here. Yeah. 1 second. It might be the noise gate, Bukes. Is that better? Let's make a 40-minute future D&B drop because I can't be arsed with this. Like there's cool stuff about it, but it's not. It's yeah. So we're gonna get out a big old pad, and we're gonna make a cool pad, and it's just then a drop with some like mad clean shit, and we're gonna take that to not full completion, of course, but like we'll make something cool for the next 40. I'm kind of over that thing. That thing was cool. It was all right. Future rhythm, future D&B. I think we can make future rhythm actually. Let me see. Let's see what we end up with the chords. Let's get a different future style pad. Sunrise. Okay. Yeah, big Eno energy, right? Throw that down. Wait, cancelled the keep. Shit, didn't mean to press that. I haven't heard any Panda Eyes DNB before, you know, so I couldn't comment. Cast Chaff, when's the next bedtime jams? I'm not sure yet. I'm trying to work it out. It's a bastard to set up nowadays. Just after since that camera change, like I can't just like press a button and it works. That's why we don't have the camera for the keyboard anymore. There's so much work now. That's a good point, Cass. I don't know what I'd do, though. I guess we could use a visualizer. Every repeat, we add something new. That's more what we're after. Wrong sound. Missed my thing. How you doing, chat people? Ah, Bukes, thanks, man. Appreciate it. You know what? I preferred what I was doing. I preferred the more chordy thing I was doing than the whole fucking like. I'm gonna do that instead. I don't like that bit at the end. I'm gonna lose that. Hey, Tom, thank you so much for the raid, my friend. We're just starting something that's quite serious sounding. I think we start the build up there. And we'll take this all up by an octave when the build up starts. Okay, that doesn't work. Yeah, raid crew. How you doing? How's things? 412 hertz. Drop. Just gonna drop it there. I'll have to click that in. It gets too syncopated. So I'm going to go with like swing C. We're going to go swung because future. That's just how it'd be. Wait, what? Wait. Yeah! Hey, Andy Key. Thank you so much. I'm sorry. That sucks. Thank you for being here, though. We miss you. Yeah, it will sound strange. I already have the plan for this whole thing though now. Like I already know what I'm doing, so don't you worry. We got it covered. This will make more sense if I did this. I think you'll start hearing it then. Let's fucking vibe. Time. What key are we in? We need to go up one or down quite a few. Let's go up one. Wow. He's still in here. Glue gun on our hands here, you know? I'm gonna go kinda in that direction, Bukes. Kinda. I think it's gonna be more droppy than their stuff. Mr. Smiley fans, thank you for that singular bit. I appreciate you, man. Appreciate you. What's affecting that? Right, I think we need to start with percussion here. Yeah, okay. Multis. All right. Yep, definitely. me get rid of the kind of fuzziness that's on that bass as well. The unison on the low cut saw isn't the call. Oh, my loop's bad. What am I looking for? I'm looking for this. Okay, I need to go slow-mo for a minute and fuck with the timing of this synth. So give me a second. I need to make this really slow, just so I can get it on it. I think it's too late. Actually, easiest way to do this. Sorry guys, this is something that if I don't do now, it'll make everything messy later on. Also, Logic seems to be having a little crash, so we're just going to force quit it because we can. Yeah, that's save some time. Instead of it just, freaking out for like 20 minutes while we wait. Don't worry, we'll still have everything. Logic's autosave is fucking amazing. Sorry. I was hiccuping at a load of people. Cool. We ready? Why do I know I've overproduced a track? When any change requires going back too many steps. Like if you want to make a change and it's taking you like loads of time to get to that place, like to be able to like even make that change, then that's when you've overproduced something, I would say. Yeah, see, it's late. So we just want to copy this. Right, so let's get rid of any of the others so that we're not like cross purposes. What is that on? That's on the cutoff. Okay. So let's just do it like this for now. Now we have it set up. Virtual Riot collab when? I don't know, man. I think me and Val would want to do that in the same room. We've kind of started collabs together, but just ended up not doing them. Is this fully quantized? It sounds like it's flamming. Oh, it isn't. There we go. That's what the problem was. Wow, it hated that, didn't it? Fucking hell, instant crash. Love it. Yeah, I know. Just instantly. Largely just went, ah! That's what I would say. Largely just went, no! That's my impression of Logic then. She's like, no, please. No, no time for please, just no. What we'll do is this as well. We'll grab this thing, this pretty one. And we'll just fucking like... Sorry, that infers too much major. Much better. All right, let's listen through to it. Let's see if it freaks out if I do the tambourine, the shaker mics again. Wow, it really hates that audio file. Let's not throw that one in them. Don't know why it would freak out on that one audio file, but it doesn't like it, so we're not going to bother with it. Yeah, I don't know why. I mean, sometimes Logic just decides on a day that it doesn't want to do one thing. Like, I think if I restarted, we'd be fine, but I'm not going to bother because I'd have to like reset up my mic and everything. So. I know how mental this sounds right now. I know what we can use here. Fuck yeah. I just realized we have some drum samples that will work really well for this, and it'll save us 1,000,000 minutes in terms of time. Samples, drum loops, drum mix. Oh no, it's not in here. It's in a different different place. New packs, drums, drum loops, top loops, mate. There we go. Why do I prefer Logic to other DAWs? A few reasons that only really matter because I do like my own vocals and stuff. And I care about phase more than the average electronic music producer. Oh, that's not cool. Ooh, wet. That's kind of cool. Yeah, that takes ages to come in. Early clicks? I don't think so. I think that's the clap. I think that's a clap. I think that's like clap flam. We'll check. Let's choose a snare before we go any further. Oh, yikes. Don't like this now. Did I already put that one in? No, but I don't like it. I like that. Oops. Sarianne, I think it depends who those DJs are, but like, you have to be able to make it work on two. What if you show up to a club and like, you know, hundreds of people have paid to see you play, and there's only two CDJs and you can't get more? Are you just gonna not do it and disappoint all those people just to prove something to the promoter? Fuck no. Well, I wouldn't. Some people maybe would. Yeah, it depends who those producers are. Like, there's plenty of mixes I wish I was still able to do on 2 decks, like that I don't do at the pizza parties. But like, it's whatever. It's, you know, it's not important. Sorry, okay, calm down, man. I'm just a dude. I'm just hanging out making music. But thank you. Check random snare. Let's see how this is sounding. I feel like we might be losing track of it a little. It's kind of shit. Fuck it, let's work on the stars for like 10 minutes and then we'll call it. I'm done with that. Wasn't on it today apparently. Oh wait, what's this? This is the one. Oh yeah, you guys haven't heard this one. This one's super poppy. Super poppy. I mean, if we spend more time on that, then sure. But it's 7 o'clock and I want to kind of end the stream pretty soon. So like, I don't want to suddenly find myself down a rabbit hole with that tune, which is definitely what will happen. Any producers I would like to work with in the future? Producers? When it comes to producers, I don't have really that many I want to work with that much. I'd love to work with Ricky Reed. Yeah, Ricky Reed, Timbaland. I don't know, man. But like, generally, I don't care about other dance musicians in terms of collabs. It's just not something I'm that interested in. I respect everybody. I'm not like going against or out against anybody. But like, yeah. DJ Khaled, yeah, totally. We should have worked on the intro to this today, I think. Darian, that's not unlikely. But if that happens, that'll just happen one afternoon, like for sure. I don't think you guys heard this after I worked on it off stream. We should replace Build Up 174 if we ever work on this. I tell you what, on Thursday, if we're fucking up and we're not making something cool, we'll make the intro to this probably. What I think about Daft Punk? Hit and miss for me. They've got some bangers and they've got some stuff that I'm not that into. That needs to be here, like that. That's what makes the difference. I love how shit that bass sounds on its own. Mastering on, honestly, with the mastering on, it kind of sucks. We did a bad job of doing that one last time. Here you go. It's too much. sound wild potato. You're right. It doesn't sound bad, but it doesn't sound better. Which is like definitely leave it clear if the things you're adding to the whole track don't sound better for sure. What's riff D&B demo? Oh, I know what that is. That's kind of similar to this. Yeah, this one's cool. Oh, that reminds you of Don't Care Crown. That's interesting. What's this? That's an unfinished sketch that I fucking threw away. You know how it goes. New keys. I know what that is. I know what that is. I just want one. I want one cool thing. Oh, riffy kungfu. We should work on this sometime. I haven't done anything to this. This is something we did start on stream, but then I changed a lot that you might not even to the point where you might not even recognize it. Hands in my pockets ID. That's one of the ones that was a Virtual Riot collab. I need to find out if he wants to hold on to that for himself and well, not for himself, but like for us or not. It's so weird, isn't it? All of that, all of the vibrato is done manually. Here. And here as well. One. Let's do two more. Fuck it. Nah, we don't need to hear that right now. What's Sunday again? I have a feeling this is gonna be shit. This is gonna be ass. Let's go. Any spoilers? For what? Well, for what, Lamius? Spoilers for what? I'm more than happy to tell you if I can. Okay. The next track, I literally don't know what the next track is, so no spoilers here. They'd be spoilers for me as well. What have I opened here? Oh. Okay. This is like an old version. Is this? Yeah, it's before I even like I changed the drum completely on this. You get the idea. All right, I think we're going to call it after this one because we can. And I'm going to... Wow, it literally looks like I have short hair. That's so weird. I don't. Promise you that much. I don't have short hair right now. All right, this is on a different thing. This is just 3 channels. Remake of that ID I always drop into Buster, into Scan Deep, but not because I didn't spend any time on it. All right, let's listen to... I don't know. There's so many things, so many pieces of music I have to finish. God, this is just absolutely, completely, what's the word? Daunting. Daunting looking at this folder at the moment. Ugh. There are some project files here that you guys don't know about that are pretty good. That I'm looking forward to unleashing one day if I ever finish them. So with that said, let's fucking end the stream. Whatever Prunge is, we're going to listen to that last. Oh, this is actually good. This is a good one. Hey, you know what, guys? My chat isn't updating. I thought you guys were just being quiet. My chat isn't updating. What's happening? Twitch, what are you doing? Yeah. No, it wasn't a remake of Bloom Rush. If you actually put the melodies side by side, you'd be like, oh, they're actually not the same. It's just a similar vibe. All right, so we're going to end on this. Yeah, we can raid Dr. Rosie. Hey, MK, how you doing? All right, guys. Does anybody have Dr. Rosie's screen name handy? Because we're going to raid him. I'm just gonna double check that there's none of my because I'll happily raid Dr. Rosie. I just want to double check there's no one else I would want to raid. Oh, Buster's streaming today? We kind of have to raid Buster, don't we? No, it's American. It's Ozzy, not Ozzy. Raid B. B's the boy. B's our guy. We love B. We love B. All right. I'm going to turn this down. Okay, so that's the end of the stream for everybody. I'm going to be back on Thursday at 3 o'clock. We're going to start slightly early so that we can get people filing in. An hour into that stream, we're going to be front page for 2 hours. So definitely come along and show people how lovely we are. Because we're lovely and they should hang out with us more. And let's turn this stream into a 10,000 concurrent viewers stream. Why not? Because, sky's the limit. We'll see. I don't think that's likely, but we can try. We can fucking try. I'll see you all on Thursday. I'm going to start hyping that up too. So. Cool. We're raiding now. Do I want anything Moss to do anything before the stream starts? Nah. I might need to sort out some kind of stream schedule for my page actually, but yeah, I don't know about that. Cool. You guys take care. We're gonna raid B now. Have a great night. Love y'all.